Yo, yes, sir. Good evening, good night, good morning, whatever you're doing, wherever you at. It's the Media Markets live stream. Appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. I am your guy, Media Markets, coming to you once again. It's January the 14th, 2026. I want to talk the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. Had a lot of things going on today. Just realizing I forgot my water, but I think I'll make it through. It is 11:14 p.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time, January the 14th, 2026. Happy New Year! I'll be saying it till March. Happy New Year to all. But yeah, so we're in the building. I'm going to be talking a big phone company that had some issues today. We'll definitely talk that. A boxing legend right now is in some legal trouble. Talk uh, some of your favorite actresses and Issa Rae and Zendaya. Talk J. Cole, some music, Rolling Loud, and as well as some sports. We'll review the NBA today. So I'm your guy, Media Marcus. We're here, we're live, we're direct, we're in effect. It is the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. January the 14th, 2026, 11:15 p.m. And let's get right into it. Verizon. Verizon, what the hell is going on at Verizon? Today, tons of users. We'll give Variety's actual report. Okay, Verizon is officially resolved. Verizon says it is a resolved 33 minutes ago. Variety reporting. Verizon said it has resolved a major wireless outage that affected customers across the U.S. for more than 10 hours. So once again, this is Variety reporting. Verizon encountered serious technical issues Wednesday that knocked out service for thousands of customers across the country. It took the U.S.'s biggest wireless carrier more than 10 hours to fully restore services. Error reports for Verizon's wireless service began to spike just after noon Eastern Standard Time, with more than 180,000 reports submitted as of 12:39 p.m. on Tuesday, per Uptime monitoring site Down Detector. So the problems continued through the afternoon with error reports for Verizon concentrated on the East Coast and cities including New York, Boston, and Washington, D.C., as well as other parts of the country including Chicago, Detroit, Houston, Seattle, Los Angeles, San Francisco. Yo, Verizon took a really big L today. A lot of people phones were down as far as Verizon goes. Just all over the country, just saying SOS, and a lot of people are just getting their service back as of an hour ago, within the hour. We're obviously here the latest on news, sports, and entertainment media market. So I'm just giving you guys the latest. Verizon said it has got it together now. Says it has resolved the issue, the major wireless issue across the country. Verizon has, and yeah, that's an L. I mean, that's a lot of people that you can't contact your family members, your loved ones, work, and you don't know what's going on. God forbid anything actually happens to someone during this time. You cannot connect or reach out. Your phone is in SOS. So Verizon took a very big hit today on January the 14th, 2026. We'll see what they do going forward for customers, consumers, as well as anything that may have come out of that that was bad. Maybe someone got ran off the road or lost a tire and couldn't contact AAA, anything of that nature. You know what I mean? And that's on the lighter side of things. So we'll see what happens following this. But yes, Verizon said it has resolved the issues for the outages and phones across the United States, and we'll see what happens going forward. But that's a big L. That is a major L. So that is the latest in Verizon. I'll move this. I got this next topic, but I'll move it towards the end as I'm talking a little more sports. But I'm gonna let's keep talking. Let's figure out right now. Let's get into some entertainment news, right? So, one of the things that I saw today is the Euphoria trailer. So I'll share that here in a minute. But another thing that I saw is Issa Rae. Issa Rae, this is Blex Media reporting that Issa Rae inks 3 year. I always get this wrong. Blex Media reporting Issa Rae inks 3 year first look film and TV deal with Paramount. I know Issa Rae had this previously, I believe, with HBO or Warner Brothers, and we saw her have shows like Rap Shit. I think there was another show, but there was another show. I just don't know the name of it. But yes, Issa Rae moved on from that, and now Issa Rae inks a 3-year first look film and TV deal with Paramount. If you don't know what this means that she creates the content, creates the films, the TV shows, whatever pilots, and Paramount has the first look to be able to extend an offer. If they do not, she can go outside of that company and pitch it to other people. So once again, Blex Media reporting, Issa Rae is officially entering her next chapter, and she's doing it with Paramount. The multi-diverse creator, writer, producer, and actor has signed a 3-year first look film and television production deal with Paramount, joining a growing roster of top-tier creatives under the David Ellison-led studio. So we're going to see what Issa Rae has going forward. We know her for the major show that she had. Slip my name. Things always slip my mind right here. Insecure, we know that she had that show, which is a major hit on HBO. Funny enough, HBO has some of the best shows like ever. You know, you talk about Insecure, people love that show. Like, some people will probably say that it's the best ever. Talking about Issa Rae here, she just inked a 3-year deal with Paramount, a first look 3-year deal with Paramount. But I mean, you think about Insecure, you think about Game of Thrones, you think about The Wire, you think about The Sopranos. These are all HBO-led shows, and I'm about to get into another one as we have a segue here. That is a media market segue. Euphoria. So Euphoria is heading towards the final season, and we got a little preview today. And I haven't done this in a while, but I hope it works because I need to get my Wi-Fi up. I've been noticing that lately. But I'm going to share you guys the Euphoria trailer, and we can check it out here together. Media Markets live stream. It is 11:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, January the 14th, 2026. You're riding with your guy, Media Markets. Appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. So let me get this clip ready, and let's check out the trailer for season 4. Is it season 3? I think it's season 3, the final season of Euphoria. So let's check this out. This is the only thing. I share it, and I gotta come back here and then add it. Let's check it out, Euphoria.
A few years after high school, I don't know if life was exactly what I wished. But somehow, for the first time, I was beginning to have faith.
Hello, Rue. You owe me money.
You know, I'm of the belief that certain people are cursed.
I work all day. My bride-to-be is spread eagles on the internet.
I was just making content.
I don't pretend to know why, but there's gotta be something wrong with them.
Are you seeing anyone? No. You hear about Jules?
Not that weird. Every girl I meet is a sugar baby.
Yeah, but you don't do it.
No, I'm not a fucking hooker.
Wherever these unlucky folk go, there's a cascade of trouble.
You walk up into my house, dance with my girls, and you don't even introduce yourself.
Oh, motherfucker!
It's a new chapter, all right? You gotta have faith.
Your girl, Rue, I take her.
Rue belongs to us.
The problem is, if you make a deal with the devil, there's no turning back.
Tell me something. You believe in God?
Yeah.
Let's see if he believes in you.
Yo, what the hell does Rue have going on? So this is the final season, season 3 of Euphoria. We just looked at the trailer there. It looks very good. I'm very excited to watch that. I remember how it ended in season 2, but I don't remember. I gotta catch up, and maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe you know what? I'm not gonna catch up. I'm just gonna run right into it. Maybe catch some synopsis on Wikipedia or something. I'm not gonna rewatch. But that looks like a very good show. Looks like Rue's trying to get her life back on track. She's in the church now. She's trying to get things, has a job, making money, living a legit life. And yeah, she owes that crazy white lady some money. And I certainly remember that. I do remember that part. She did owe that lady some money. And that crazy weird lady instantly jumped back into my head. So, Euphoria season 3. We just checked out the trailer. It's going to be very good. I will be here reviewing every episode of Euphoria season 3. I'm sure it's going to be a crazy ride. I have no idea what they're going to get into. Drugs, sure. Sex, sure. But I think it's going to go way deeper than that. I think we might even get into a point where we're even talking about like trafficking and really like super underground dark shit. So Euphoria season 3 comes out April 12th. So we'll check that out. I'll be here reviewing every single episode this upcoming spring. All right, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, I know. We're going to get into some music, switching gears a little bit, as we just talked Euphoria. We also talked the Verizon outage. We talked some Issa Rae as well. And now, let's talk some music. We're going to talk Jermaine Cole. J. Cole's new album, The Fall Off, is set to drop February the 6th. And, yeah, I mean, he put out a little promo video. J. Cole did. His new album, The Fall Off, set to drop this February. And I'm excited. You know what? I'm excited for J. Cole fans. I'm really excited for J. Cole fans. This is The Fall Off. He's dropping this November the 6th. Not November, February the 6th. He announced today, J. Cole did The Fall Off. February the 6th, 2026. This is dropping. J. Cole's officially revealed that his long anticipated album will drop February the 6th. He dropped a promo video today. And he dropped, I think, a song as well today on his Instagram page. But, yeah, so that's set to drop. J. Cole. I'm really excited for his fans. I know J. Cole fans do not play about him. I know that for a fact. You know, we really haven't heard much from him since the whole Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole. Then it was just Kendrick and Drake, and he sort of let himself out of it. We really haven't heard much from J. Cole since. So I'll certainly listen. I'll review it here on the Media Market Show. Maybe I'll bring on a fan or two to review it with me. I'll certainly do that. But yes, J. Cole announced that he will be releasing his next album, The Fall Off, this February the 6th, 2026. I'll be reviewing the album. I'll bring on a friend or two, these J. Cole stands that don't play about him. I'll bring one of them on to kind of talk and review that album when it comes out. So that's the latest on J. Cole. Congratulations, dropping a new album this February, February the 6th, 2026. And we'll see what comes of that. All right, a couple more things I want to talk about. Well, a few more. But before we get into sports, I did see the Rolling Loud rollout today, their lineup. So this is Billboard and Billboard Hip Hop reporting. Rolling Loud is officially stepping into a new era. The world's largest hip hop festival is making its Orlando debut in 2026. So I previously think this was in Miami. But I see that Friday, Don Toliver is heading the show. I see Chief Keef is in there. A lot of other people. I'm not even going to try to name these people though. Playboy Cardi looks like he's headlining Saturday. Pooh Shiesty is also on that day. I'm looking. I don't really know these other people. I'm sorry. But Sunday, the headline: NBA YoungBoy will be headlining Rolling Loud this upcoming spring. So when does this take place? I don't even know. 2026. All right. NBA YoungBoy will be headlining Rolling Loud this spring. This is reported by Billboard Hip Hop. So they'll be in Orlando, Florida this year. Is the first year in Orlando. Don Tyler is going to headline the Friday show. Playboy Cardi for Saturday, but NBA YoungBoy will be the headliner on the Sunday, the final day of the event. So congratulations to NBA YoungBoy. Also see Sexy Red is on there. Boss Man D-Lo, Pooh Shiesty. I mentioned Don Toller, Chief Keef as well. So I see a lot of people on there. So congratulations to those people. Rolling Loud coming this May 8th through 10th. And NBA YoungBoy is going to be headlining that. So congratulations to him. And let's keep it moving. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk sports. First sports news I have to do, though, before we talk NBA is Gervonta Davis. So Gervonta Davis, a warrant has been issued for his arrest. This was ESPN reporting as I need to find this article here. Yes. So this is ESPN reporting. Arrest warrant issued for boxing champion Gervonta Davis. An arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Davis in connection with an alleged domestic violence incident from October. The warrant has been issued on charges including false imprisonment, battery, and attempted kidnapping. Miami Gardens police held a news conference Wednesday, and they stated that they are working with the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force to find Gervonta Davis. Quote, at this time, the Miami Gardens Police Department is actively working with the United States Marshal Fugitive Task Force to locate and apprehend Mr. Davis, end quote. So that's what's happening right now. Gervonta Davis, it looks like he had a warrant for his arrest in Miami, Florida for a domestic violence incident allegedly in October of 2025. Now a warrant has been issued for his arrest. They're working with the marshals to find Gervonta Davis. And this is, I don't know what's going on, man. We spent a lot with Gervonta Davis. We know he was supposed to fight Jake Paul on Netflix, and that didn't happen for a lot of reasons. I did see Lauren LaRosa mention that she did hear that he was pretty unprofessional, late a lot of the times. The tickets weren't selling that much. He didn't want to promote the fight himself. Davis is. This is all rumored. But yes, and you did hear about the domestic violence thing before when he did get arrested. Now he has a warrant out for his arrest and he cannot be found. So we're going to see what happens to Gervonta Davis. Need the champ to get things together. I know he's probably going to do a lot. Boxers, I feel like, go through a lot in general. It's a lot on these boxers, and you know, I know where they come from and tough environment and tough beginnings. You just want to be like, you don't need this, but you know, you gotta turn yourself in, bro. Like, don't let it escalate. I'm sure his lawyers are reaching out. I'm sure they're probably figuring out something to clean all this up. But yes, that is the latest on Gervonta Davis. He has a warrant out for his arrest in Miami, Florida, and they're looking to apprehend him. So that is the latest there. All right, before we get out of here, let's give some review around the NBA. Let's talk National Basketball Association this week. As we get ready for the NFL divisional round this week, I'll be back tomorrow to talk traders. I just realized I'm supposed to have two different people on tomorrow, but I gotta have MJ on to talk trader, so I gotta move some things around. But yes, right now, let's talk NBA. Toronto Raptors defeat the Indiana Pacers 115-101. Raptors, Brandon Ingram had 30.7 rebounds. Scotty Barnes, 20-plus points himself. The Cleveland Cavaliers defeat the 76ers 133-107. Donovan Mitchell, 35 points, 5 3-point shots made. Evan Mobley had 17 and 13, the double-double. Right now, the Sacramento Kings are up 64-48 over the New York Knicks. I think Jalen Brunson got hurt in that game. Yes, 4 minutes played, has not returned to that game. So, yes, the Pelicans defeat the Brooklyn Nets 116-113. Chicago gets it done versus Utah 128-126. Right now, Clippers beating the hell out of Washington Wizards 63-41, and the Denver Nuggets are up over the Dallas Mavericks 91-85. Jamal Murray right now has 22 points, leading the team. All right. That's it for me, you guys. Media Markets live stream. Appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. Audio and visual will be out on Spotify in very soon, like 10 minutes or so. So I appreciate you all for listening and tuning in. Be well, be blessed. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, we'll just keep on keeping on. It's the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. Media Marcus, the live stream. And I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.